Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. First of all, you guys know the drill. If you guys please smash that like button, I'd really appreciate it. If you guys could leave a comment down below, I don't care what it is, it super helps the channel out. It is Friday, end of the day, it's delivery day. We got everything done. The week went pretty smooth. It is a little bit late, but I just wanted to catch up with you guys before we close the week out. And I wanted to give you guys the final update on the Acura RDX. Now, we just brought it in a couple weeks ago. It'll be about 2 weeks and a day since we started on it. We could have gotten it done a little bit faster, but of course we were doing customer repairs at the same time. But everything went pretty smooth. We did full teardown, full paint and body work. We did a custom metal flake, of course. We did full assembly, full color stand, paint correction. We installed the roof rack. We did a lot of cleanup, and we are just getting ready to bring it home and deliver it to Karmen. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick little update and show you guys the final outcome. So here she is, guys. This thing's absolutely beautiful outside in the sunlight. I know the camera does not pick it up, but there is a lot of metal flake in the paint. So we went ahead and used the original silver base coat, and then we used a clear mid coat along with some angel dust metal flake, and did about 2.5 coats worth of flake, and we overlaid that with clear, and then we cut and polished it. So in the shade and in the natural lighting, it does have the OEM effect, but in the sun it has a lot of exotic twinkle. So basically it looks like a diamond. It's well above average for sure. This is definitely a custom paint job going down the road. I think a lot of people are going to think it's some sort of vinyl wrap or something, but this is paint. So I wish the video showed the effect, but either way, when we got this car, the maintenance records, everything was great. The car had all the original panels. I checked every panel for the VIN number. It had a few cosmetic repairs done over time. They were pretty rough repairs, and there was lots of various dings, scratches, dents, stuff like that. A couple colors that just did not match on the car. So we have a brand new car finish here, guys. Super pumped. Just finished up the machine polish and went ahead and washed it, did a quick wax job. I would like to probably potentially do a little more detailing on it in the future. Could probably use a couple more spots, a little more color sanding, possibly a little more buffing, and at least another machine polish when it's all said and done. But we went ahead and did the roof, and you can see here, guys, we don't have any emblems except for the Acura badge on the car. Now I have all the original emblems, the RDX turbo, the SH all-wheel drive, and the Acura lettering. I have it all taped and ready to go back on. I have been kind of contemplating a couple different options. I also have some m-tek DOHC decals for the bottom of the doors, which I had on there originally before, which did not come originally on the car, but I kind of like to separate myself from regular traffic, I guess. So Karmen really liked those stickers, so I do want to stick them back on, but I was kind of thinking that we might go with some A-spec badges. Now, there wasn't an A-spec model when this vehicle came out in 2009, but if there was an A-spec at that time, this would have been it, because this is the tech package with all the bells and whistles. You know, it's turbocharged, it's got the all-wheel drive, super handling, and navigation, subwoofer, all the bells and whistles. We do have some 2021 Civic Sport wheels on this with some spacers and some Acura center caps. We did go ahead and do a chrome door handle delete. We went ahead and roughed up the chrome door handles as much as possible and painted them out. They look awesome. We don't normally paint chrome because it's very slick and the paint can just really chip away. But being plastic and kind of like that fake chrome, we pretty much rough them up really good, and we use the plastic adhesion promoter and we just paint them out. We've done it before, seems to hold up pretty good, so we will go ahead and check this out. I did buy covers to paint and stick over the chrome door handle, but I don't like the feel of the cover stuck over the chrome. I absolutely love this look a lot more. There's nothing really chrome on the car except for our decal and our center cap. But basically, I think it looks a lot cleaner with the color matched door handle. And we also got an OEM Acura optional roof rack. Now, These roof racks were an option from the factory, so there wasn't very many of them. I do believe they're discontinued, but Acura actually does sell some bits and pieces to the rack. I'm not sure if they sell the whole set, but I do know that they sell bits and pieces, because when I got my rack, they actually sent it packaged quite well. I had pictures from the seller, but unfortunately the carriers damaged it in shipping and broke off the rear mounting leg. So luckily I called Acura, and I think it was like $30 or $40, and they had one out in about 2 days. And otherwise, we just went ahead and notched all the drip rail trim, and there was factory studs in the drip rail sticking up. And the rack that I bought from the auto wrecker came with all the hardware and everything needed to mount it. So I did go ahead months ago when we got the car and I got the rack, I did go ahead and stand down and refinish all the rails and the crossbars. So I even painted the bolts. We went ahead and put anti-seize on all the hardware, because roof racks like to seize up because they aren't used a lot and they get rained on and all that stuff. So we did put anti-seize on everything. I love the look so much more with the rack. These cars are a little bit shorter than the CR-V, and I absolutely am in love with the look of this vehicle. I've been wanting to put that rack on for months, but I just couldn't, because I knew we were going to do paint and body repairs. Originally, when I got the car, I just thought that I would refinish one side of the vehicle that I didn't like with all the dings. There was a scrape on the bumper, and the rear bumper actually had some bad repairs on it as well. So I thought, oh, I'll do the bumpers and one side of the vehicle. And then I kind of saw on the other side of the car that there was a couple other dings. There was one fender that the color didn't really look right on. So super happy that I just went ahead and did the whole vehicle. Of course, the roof and everything. It was a lot of work, guys. Even though I own and run this paint and body shop, it was not free to do this. This did cost me quite a bit. I went ahead and of course, the materials cost quite a bit. I'm probably about $1,500 in materials alone, and I'm about another $2,000 in my labor to pay my body guy and my detailer to help work on this as well, not considering my labor at all. So I am about $3,500 into this paint job, doing it myself in my own shop. The only way I could have avoided that to make it a little bit cheaper is do this completely after hours and not get any help from my employees at all. So this was not free. This was still a $3,500 job. If I were to run this vehicle through my shop and do the job that we did on this, you're looking at about $8,000 to $10,000. So these cars are still really good on the eyes, guys. Being a 2009, I believe they ran this body style all the way until 2011, and then I think in 2012 they finally changed it. But these cars still go for a pretty good penny, and they have all the bells and whistles, and not only are they good on the eyes, but inside they pretty much feel like a brand new car, and if taken good care of, they will last quite a long time. So to me, we got into this car at a great price. It was worth investing a little bit of money to bring up the paint and body to get it to look like a new car again, keep up on everything on the inside, and of course all the maintenance. So we have changed the oil a couple times in this vehicle. We still want to get new tires. We want to do an alignment, but we are doing a summer road trip in this vehicle. We're going to put thousands of miles on this car, so I don't want to put tires on it until after the summer, going into the winter, and we'll do a fresh alignment at that point. Before we go off on the road trip, the next time I take this from Karmen, I'm going to bring it in and we're going to do a full transmission service with Honda OEM fluid. We're going to do another oil change. We have a serpentine belt, a tensioner, idler pulley, and we're going to go ahead and throw some new NGK spark plugs in there as well. And we do have full zinc coated drilled and slotted rotors with carbon fiber ceramic brake pads. We'll probably go ahead and paint the brake calipers and give them a little bit of styling. So super happy. Walk over here, see what you guys think. I know the lighting in here is not the greatest right now, and the camera just does not do this justice, but this car looks literally brand new, guys. This looks like a 2023, fresh off the lot, fresh off the dealership showroom. Super excited about the rack. It gave it a little more height. The car looked really short to me from the factory without a roof rack, and that's one thing I noticed about the CR-V. The CR-V had a little more height on it, and especially with a roof rack, the CR-V was quite tall. This almost had a station wagon effect to it. So with the roof rack, it gave it a little more height and has a little more of an SUV look. Not sure if we're gonna put any accessories up there or not. I do have a couple kayak holders from Thule that fold up that I usually would put on my roof racks prior. But to tell you guys the truth, I haven't used my kayaks in a while, so I'm not sure if I really wanna put those up there or feel the need. So I really just like the look of the roof rack and like having the option. Not sure if there's any roof baskets that I would like to see up there or not, and even if I would use one, but there are probably some accessories I'll look into to see if there is anything that I would like to stick up there. But for now, we're just gonna leave it like that. We do have brand new mirrors. These are from carparts.com or Car Parts Wholesale on eBay. Same company. They deal in a lot of aftermarket repop parts, collision parts, grills, bumpers, door handles, mirrors, stuff like that, guys. So they are one of the greatest prices around. Great business to work with. We use them a lot here when we do get parts from the aftermarket if we are not using OEM parts from the dealer. I can't believe the quality of these mirrors, guys. They look absolutely just like the OEM ones. The edges, the fit and finish was perfect. They plugged right in. They're heated, they work, the power, the motor moves great. The glass looks perfect. They look exactly like OEM, and I believe they were for about $200 shipped. They look brand new, and they're ready to go. Now the ring right here from Acura is supposed to be black. I went ahead and painted it to match. It was a little less messing around. I did have to tape off the light still, but I thought, you know, I might as well just paint that. Makes it easier, and to me it looks a little bit better to have things just color matched. Modernizes the car just a little bit. But right now we do not have any decals, any emblems on. It looks so clean. It would almost be a shame to even stick emblems on this car. I am bringing them home with everything I need to mount them, so I can mount them this weekend. Just look how clean that looks, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and open this door just a little bit more. It looks so clean without any emblems. It would be a shame to actually put emblems on this car, but I do like the RDX emblem with the turbo badge, and of course the super handling all-wheel drive. I don't really care much for the Acura letters, so we might remove those and put a modern day A-spec badge along with the A-spec badges on the fenders. But I am going to let Karmen decide that, and at least help me decide that and see what she wants to do. Otherwise, we might just stick with all the original badging and just go ahead and stick the m-tek DOHC decals back on the rear part of the lower door and go from there. But there's a little more lighting. Like I said, pictures and video do not do this justice. We are not running a front license plate. I'll go ahead and take the ticket. I don't care. I will not put license plates on the front end of my cars. I am registered legally. I keep tabs on my vehicles, and I have insurance, actually multiple insurance plans, so I don't care. I'm legal to drive. I just do not want a license plate on the front of my cars. I don't run them on anything. So we are not going to be putting a license plate on there. When I got this car, the bumper was basically hanging off. They had all sorts of missing clips and hardware. We went ahead and fully secured the bumper with all new clips, hardware. I would like to replace this headlight. Not sure if this one was replaced with a used OEM light at some point when they had a little fender bender, or if this one was replaced with a brand new one. But this one looks damn near flawless and looks brand new, while this one has a little bit of a haze. I've tried to color sand and machine polish this one, and it's just something on the inside of the lens that just does not want to come back. So it has just a little bit of haziness. It's not horrible. It's not yellow. I've seen much worse, but I would like to find a new headlight, but of course these xenon headlights are not cheap from the factory, and there usually is no aftermarket option for the xenon headlamps. At least for the RDX. And if there is, someone please let me know in the comments below. And if you guys do have a very clean, good shaped, flawless RDX headlight, please get at me as well. Contact information is in the description of this video. And contemplating about changing that xenon headlamp at some point. But man, I am in love, guys. When we did remove the door handles, we did break a couple clips, but luckily Honda was able to source them and get them quick within, I think, about 48 hours, and they brought them out and delivered them right to us. So we are gonna make a decision this weekend on the emblems. I do believe we are gonna end up putting the RDX turbo with the super handling all-wheel drive, and it's just whether or not we are gonna be running A-spec badges on the left side of the vehicle, or just the Acura lettering, or If we run the Acura lettering, we'll go ahead and just use the m-tek decals. I don't think the m-tek decals and the A-spec badges will look good together. I think it'll be just too much. Maybe the A-spec badging will be too cheesy. I'm not sure, but like I said, I do think that if there was an A-spec trim in this year, that this would have been it, because this is the tech package and all that. So anyways, let me know what you guys think in the description, or actually in the comments, sorry. But there it is, guys. Super excited. I'm getting ready to shut the shop down right now. I'm getting ready to take this thing home, show Karmen. I'm hoping that there's still some sunlight out so she can actually see the effect. I am bringing home the sunlight gun just so she can see, but I don't think that you're really gonna get the true effect of this car unless it's actually in the sun and you see it in person. But it twinkles just like a diamond. Pretty much the motivation here was to get this to look like her ring finger. So I think we nailed it. I think she's gonna love it. I'm super excited to bring this home to her. So I'm getting ready to shut the shop down right now, get this thing out of here, and lock up and get out of here. So let me know what you guys think in the description, or sorry, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Sorry, it's Friday, it's been a long day. Hit that like button, leave a comment down below. If you guys haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Rah!
Ooh, like LeBron though, or like Bonzo. Ooh, I'm a baller, yeah, shot caller, yeah. They love me, you can't touch me, nah, can't trust me. I'm too lucky. Look at me, look at you, what you see, what you do.